see if some people jump up in here. I've been meaning to do a live for a while, so here I am. So if anyone wants to jump up in here, ask any questions, I'm ready. But I finally got 1,000 subscribers, so I can start doing my lives again. It's been a while since I've been able to do lives like this. So I've been training and doing videos and trying to get 1,000 subscribers. I finally got 1,000 subscribers, so I can start doing my lives again. And here I am, I'm back. So I did that test live the other day. It was real quick. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Rob? I talked to you the other day, Rob. It was good hearing from you. It's been a while since we talked. So I finally, after my last live, I went ahead and got with Rob and got to talk to him for a while. What's up, Captain Banana? Thanks for, he says, congratulations on the 1,000 subscribers. So Captain Banana, hopefully you'll be getting some subscribers soon. If y'all haven't checked out Captain Banana's channel, go check it out. He does a lot, like a big video of like maybe a few days, and then he uploads it. Can't hear me because you're at a restaurant? Well, thanks for stopping in anyways. Must be a loud restaurant. Hey, what's going on? Nom. They ended up putting Nom with we finally got our email situation taken care of, and they put him with into the CDL with the rest of the guys that have CDLs. So unfortunately, I'm not going to get it to train him. I thought by the time I tested out my guy this Thursday, man, my guy this Thursday that's testing out, he's a beast. Like, I'm going to run him through my test tomorrow, and then he's going to take the real test on Thursday. How's the gas situation out here? It's getting expensive. Kill Crow, what's up, man? I tried to call you, but I guess you were asleep or something. You didn't answer your phone. I was going to talk to you about maybe becoming a TNT trainer or something like that, or just see how you were doing, man, because I haven't heard from you in a while. So I called you. I don't know if you were busy, sleeping, what, but I missed you. Let's see. Conway says, how's it going? D, planning on coming to Prime in January 2022. All right, well, when you come out here, hit me up and remind me that you're coming out here, and I'll train you. Can't remember his name. Jeffro the Trucker. He came out here, and I wish he would have put me down as his trainer, but he didn't, and he ended up with a first-time trainer, and he did not have a good time, and he left, unfortunately. I wish he would have hit me up and got on my truck. I think it would have went a lot different. Hope he doesn't melt down like I did on your test. Okay, Captain Banana, what he's talking about is the day I ran him through my test, he like could not do nothing. He couldn't even straight line back no more. We were having some serious issues. So Captain Banana, he kind of flipped out. We took a break. He came back and he started knocking out the back end maneuvers. But he needed a break to refresh his mind to get that test anxiety out. That's why I do my test. I do my test where you have to pass all 6 maneuvers with a passing score for the test. So instead of 3 maneuvers, you're doing all 6. So he stressed it. He was stressing it. He looked like a deer caught in the headlights. And like we were going back and forth, and we finally said, let's just take a break for a while. We'll come back this afternoon. And I was going to pull him off the test. But when we came back in the afternoon, I said, I don't even know where to start. I guess start with a straight line back. And he was boss again. He was knocking out those maneuvers left and right. So that's what he's talking about. It was funny now that we look back about it, like think about it, we laugh about it. Dave is my instructor now. Yeah, Dave is your instructor. He's an in-house guy, so he's good at what he does. He'll get you through the PSD process. I mean, he's going to teach you the point system because that's what they use. I was going to teach you, like, I teach with no points. We don't look at the landing gear or nothing. There's the space. Put it in there. Alan says, "What's up, Big D? Planning on coming to Prime in a few months after I get some of my affairs in order. Hope to see you on the road." Hey, whenever you're out there on the pad or you could see me, hey, stop by, say hi. Most of the time, I don't know what to say when people come and say hi to me. They're all like, "Hey, I watch your channel." I'm all like, thanks. I appreciate you watching my channel." Like, I don't know what to say. What should the correct response be? Awesome. Keep watching it. I don't know. It's awkward to me. I don't know. But it's nice to get to talk to some people that watch my channel, and it's good to hear that it helps out. And Captain Banana says, "The test was a breeze." Kill Crow says, "Oops, my bad. I have a new number." Well, send me a text with your new number, man. I was trying to get a hold of you. What's up, Kenworth Rider? It's been a while. Conway says, "I definitely will. Training is not right this year. Well, one of your videos trying to get your CDL in the wintertime. You're more focused on dedication than in the summertime." And that's right. The wintertime guys, they come out here and they're hungry. They want to get this and they're not scared of nothing. Like, I give it to those guys in the wintertime that come out here, and believe me, they're all like, "It's snowing outside. We're going to go on a drive." Man, I took a PSD out one time and they weren't even doing tests. They're all like, "We're not doing tests. The roads are too bad." I said, "You know what? This is the time I can give my guys some winter experience." I went out there and got my truck stuck. And I had to get it unstuck, and we got it unstuck, and we made it all the way back to the pad. But I said, "Let me drive." I said, "Let me just drive us back." Because we were on a little bit of an uphill, and we were sliding backwards. It was not fun. Well, we got back. My location is the Springfield terminal. So, like, I'm in Springfield, Missouri. I've trained in Pittston. I haven't been to Salt Lake City yet, but I really don't think I'm going to Salt Lake City. They do stuff different there from what I heard, and I really don't want to go to Salt Lake City. There's nothing to do for me to do in Salt Lake City. Like, I know my way around Pittston, PA. I know my way around Springfield for sure. I moved here. So Salt Lake is uncharted territory. So if I ever do go to Salt Lake, I'm going to have to learn the places to eat. I'm going to have to learn a lot of stuff, where you can park your truck, where you can't park your truck, all that good stuff. I thought you were doing TNT too. No, I don't do TNT. I only do PSD. I don't like sleeping while the truck's moving. I feel bad for y'all guys when y'all are doing TNT and have to see what it feels like to be in the truck while it's moving and trying to sleep. It's rough. Make sure you get a thick padded mattress, because that'll help you sleep. That's what I have. Hey, there's Jeffro right there. I was talking about you, Jeffro. How's it going, man? Jeffro was another guy I kind of feel like I helped out, because of the day of his test, he was super nervous. So I sat there and talked to him for a while. "Calm your nerves, man. It's just another day. Do what you did in practice." I kind of talked to him before his test and kind of try to calm him down, because he was a little bit like nervous. But he went out there and he trifected. He did great. That's right, Rob. Rob says good pizza in Pittston. So in Pittston, what I like the best about Pittston is they have Uncle Joe's Pizza, and we would go to Uncle Joe's Pizza. Every time I asked my student, I said, "Hey, you got a car here?" They would say, "Yes." I say, "You're taking me to Uncle Joe's Pizza." The shuttle will take you there, but sometimes the driver drops you off at Walmart. You got to walk over there, So it was a lot better when someone had a car. Yeah, Jeff, I know you're not at Prime no more. Couldn't make it a week on TNT. Jeff, I think part of that had to do with your trainer. I don't think that y'all were a good fit for each other. You needed somebody with a lot more patience. But you know, I could be wrong. You could have just not been getting sleep. TNT is rough. Like whenever I pass somebody and I'm all like, "Hey, you got your CDL? You're going to TNT?" I said, "Now the hard part comes, because it is hard. TNT is very hard because you go from having somebody next to you in the seat, keeping you like helping you out, watching you, helping you watch your mirrors, to hey, I'm on my own. I got my CDL. I'm driving now. Like, and then having to sleep on the trucks moving. Then when your trainer wakes up, he's cranky. When you wake up, you're cranky. When he's going to bed, he might be cranky because he's tired. Like the only time you see each other is when y'all are both cranky. It's kind of rough. Rivera says, head into Pittston, PA, and start on the 17th. I want to drive tanker. Do you know if they'll train me in a tanker or reefer truck? My 3 months or so. All right, if you want to go tanker, then they'll try to find you a trainer that does tanker. So if there are no tanker trainers available, then what they're going to do is they're going to put you on a reefer truck, and hopefully they like to give you so many months in a reefer truck, and then whenever a tanker trainer comes available, they can switch you over to the tanker truck. And if they can't find no tanker trucks, then guess what? You can go over there and do the tanker boot camp. I've had people that did their whole time on reefer trucks and then they jumped over to tanker boot camp. So that works out pretty good. You just go through the tanker boot camp. I think it's like a couple days long. They teach you how to hook up, unhook, unload, stuff like that. I mean, stuff that's very important for tanker. I think even if you take tanker, your trainer's on tanker, I think you still have to take the tanker boot camps. Banana says, yeah, Uncle Joe's Pizza rocks. Yeah, you're right, man. It's good stuff. Slice the size of a watermelon. Yep. Captain Banana, where are your videos? Oh, somebody asked you where your videos are, dude. You need to pop out some more videos, Captain. Conway says, good night. Talk to you soon, brother. Hey, good night, brother, man. You be safe. Hope to see you soon, actually. Mad Dog says, or your trainer hits a guardrail the day after you get your CDL, like mine did, or that just happens to me. As accidents happen. Accidents happen. So I guess his trainer hit a guardrail the first day. That's not fun. Captain Banana says, been a little lazy, haven't edited videos in the past 3 weeks. Actually been really busy, and in Wyoming and Salt Lake City and Iowa. Lousy internet out there. Yeah, it's hard making these videos because like the internet is not the best out there. That's why I have the Nighthawk. If y'all watch my video on the Nighthawk, my little hotspot, that's a good thing to have. The only thing is that's an old video. They do not have the unlimited plan anymore like I got. So you're going to have to wait till they come out with an unlimited plan. And they actually came out with another one, a newer version of the one I have. So I don't have that yet, but Jeff says, I had to rewind the video so I could get... So I'm quite a bit behind. Yeah, my trainer was not patient at all. Totally sucked. Found a different company, got hired on and getting my own truck. Now getting cleaned out. And taking out mustache. Taking the mechanic to make sure it's ready for talking to the mechanic, I guess he meant. Well, that's good. You found another company. You didn't let your CDL go. You know, you went to another company. You know, it's sad that we lost you here at Prime, but I'm happy that you're still putting that CDL to work because you worked hard to get that CDL. Like from talking to you, you went through a lot of stuff to get that CDL. Talking to you, listening to you, seeing you out there. I mean, the first day I seen you out backing on the pad, your trainer had the truck on the pad the wrong direction. So instead of you straight lining back into the spot, you were in the spot and you were pulling off to the pad and backing into the pad. Like I was kind of lost on that. I was all like, why is that truck backwards on the pad? But it's all good. He got you your CDL. Like he could teach you enough to get your CDL. So I mean, like, can't complain too much, right? So is tanker training also TNT? So is the tanker training also TNT? There are TNT trainers that are tanker out there. There's not many. The tanker fleet is one of the smallest fleets. So I was talking to somebody about that today. I was talking to a trainer that was a PSD trainer for tanker side, and he was telling me that there's hardly any TNT trainers on the tanker side, that he's been having problems getting his students put on tanker trucks because there's not enough tanker trucks right now, tanker TNT trainers right now. So the tanker side needs to get more TNT, which I need to hit up one of my old students that I know that's tanker for sure, and ask him about it, that he needs to become a trainer so he can start teaching the TNT for the trainers. Hey, Rob, have a good night, man. You're taking off. Right on, bro. I'll message you in a little bit. Yes, for sure, Kills Crow. Definitely message me. There's another Native American student at the pad right now. My friend's training him. I was telling him about you today. What's your Indian name? He said, my last name's Dale. I said, Dale? I was like, it ain't something cool like Kills Crow? He was like, no. I was like, man, I said, I had a student and his name was Kills Crow. It was an awesome name. He was Native American. He was cool. Like, he's all like, no, no, no. So, I mean, your name's better. It's not, your last name's not Dale. It's Kills Crow. That's a cool last name. Jeff says, yeah, I went through hell. Yeah, I'm sure you did. You didn't look happy at all with that guy, and I wish you would have got off of his truck for TNT. I wish you would have talked to like the fleet manager and went through all the chain of command and got off of that truck and not went TNT with him, because you looked miserable on the pad with him. So like I knew it wasn't going to work out. Like I think we even talked about it, and I said, hey man, you need to talk to this person, and this person. Put your hat on. I don't even know where my hat is. My hat's in the house. Like, I don't have it handy. I should be getting a new hat pretty soon, because from what I understand is they made us the top 15 guys, they made us instructor hats that have a, well, I don't know who all gets one. I don't know if they made them for all of us or what, but I heard they have a hat, 2020 instructor, with my name on the side, like name somewhere on the side or something like that. So I'll be getting a new hat pretty soon. My hat's kind of busted and like old, like it's sun faded. Standing on the pad, that pad, it fades my clothes real bad, like because we're out in the sun all day. Like I'm going through jackets, like pullovers and stuff really fast. Like my sweatpants, they're faded. Everything gets faded out there because I'm standing in the sun all day. Barry says, most common mistakes you see being made on the pad. The most common mistakes I see being made on the pad. Huh. I think the most common mistakes that I go through is the overturning. So what I mean by that is people are turning that wheel way too much while they're backing. Like a straight line back, you should only move the steering wheel about this much on a straight line back, because you're already straight. When you pull up, you're already straight. So you just have to maintain that straight, and like little bumps it over, little bitty, keeping it easy. Take it easy. It's not turn the wheel all the way, and it's not turn the wheel, like, I mean, big wheel turns. That's the most common mistake I run into, or that's what I feel, is turning the wheel too big, because I think I talk about turning the wheel too big more than anything else. It's either turning the wheel too bad, and then my pet peeve is pulling up to the middle of the lane, like not looking in the mirror behind you as you're pulling forward. If you're pulling forward, you need to look in front of you because you're pulling up to the middle of the lane. So you need to look in front of you. And I tell my guys all the time, in a busy truck stop where people are all over the place and people are grabbing their shower bags there and hurry get to the shower. If you're not looking forward when you're pulling up, like you can glance in the mirror, but you need a main focus on in front of you so you don't run nobody over. I think that's probably the most common mistakes I see out there. Kenworth says, by the way, congratulations. Thanks, Kenworth. I appreciate that. I don't feel like I did anything special, but I appreciate it. It's an honor. He says, oh, by the way, congratulations on the instructor award, Twizted Big D. Yeah. Yeah, I knew what you were saying congratulations for. Gotta get the Crocodile Dundee hat. Would I look good in a Crocodile Dundee hat? Maybe I should try one out. I really should get me a cowboy hat since I'm from Texas. Look the part of those Texans, huh? I'm trying out contacts too. So I started playing paintball, and whenever I play paintball, having the mask on, my glasses will fog up inside my goggles. So I was like, man, I'm gonna try contacts out. So first time I ever had contacts, I did not know I could put them in, and it was a nightmare. It took me forever to get them in at the store. So I finally get them in at the store, and then I'm all like, okay, they're in. I don't have to do nothing else, right? So I go up front. I talk to the lady up front. She's I'm paying out and everything, and I'm on my way home, and I said, they didn't teach me how to take these out. How do you take them out? So I had to watch YouTube videos of how to take out my contacts because I did not know how to take them out. Yeah, it was kind of nerve-wracking, and it took me forever to take them out. I was so scared. I was all like, you got to pinch your eyeball? Like, that's some scary stuff. Teleport transportation stuff to the original. Petrol in Virginia only allows 75 gallons max. Fuel Island also petrols across St. are closed electronically. I don't know what's up with the TAs. I saw a message the other day about TAs and petrol and stuff like that. That's not good if you can't get fuel at them. So yeah. Texas is where the beard's longer than your hair. Yeah, I shave my head every night with a razor. And my beard's getting long again. But summer's coming, so I might cut it off again. Even though after I cut it off, everybody's like, why'd you cut off your beard? Captain Banana says, I had a guy walk right out in front of me while I was leaving the truck stop. He was too busy looking at his feet, never looked up until he was in the middle of the truck lane. Yeah, that's why you always got to look in front of you because these people are not paying attention. Like, I have to tell my students all the time. Hey, when you're walking through the truck stop, you need to make sure you look up in that truck in the front window, and make sure you make eye contact with that driver. Because if that driver's not made eye contact with you, he probably doesn't see you. You might get ran over. So whenever I was training, there was a guy that got ran over in a truck stop, and somebody posted pictures of what his body looked like on Facebook. They were taken down. It was very disrespectful. Like, somebody posted the pictures, but I mean, that'll scare you. That'll scare you. You'll be checking in those windows for reals. Any idea on how that tanker boot camp works? No, I'm not. I never looked into it. It might be a week long. It might be a day long. I don't remember. One of my students was there, and he came to see me on the pad, and I haven't seen him in a while. And he came up to me, and he's like, "Hey," I said, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm here to take tanker boot camp." And I can't remember how long it was. I don't even know what all they did in it. I think that they just teach you safety on tanker stuff. I don't even know what to do on a tanker truck, to tell you the truth. Like, I don't know. I know one thing is a lot of people tell these PSD students or new hires that if you're tanker, you got to climb inside that tank and clean it out. That's not true, because I hear people say that all the time. You got to climb inside the tank to wash it out on a tanker. It's not true. Trust me, whenever I heard that, I was like, man, that's not true. I said, but let me ask. So I asked some tanker guys, I said, hey, man, do you have to climb inside that thing and wash it out? And they're all like, no, no, no. Most of our wash bays are dropping hooks. So you'll take a dirty one in, drop it in the dirty lot, go to the clean lot, and pick one up. So, I mean, like, that's all hearsay. Or, I mean, that's people trying to scare people. Good to see you're doing the lives again. Man, it feels great doing the lives again. Like, I really miss talking to people. So, like, it feels like years since I've done a live. That my other app and stuff I was using to do the lives, they stopped working. I don't know what was wrong with it. I could not get nothing to work. And I tried and tried and tried. But yeah, I'm glad I'm back doing the lives again so I can answer some real life questions. Barry says they are responding to the pipeline attacks. Oh, he's talking about the TA. So Barry says that the TAs are going to be back up at the end of the week, by the end of the week. So hopefully the TAs are back up. Do you got to climb up on top of the tank for any reason? I'm Jeffro. I think you do, because they got a hatch up there. So I'm pretty sure that some places they top load it or whatever it's called. So I'm pretty sure that you have to climb up there and open it up or something. I've seen tankers at some shippers where they had the truck in there and they were filling it up from the top. I don't exactly know because I'm not tanker, but Captain Banana, you still hauling the meat loads? Yeah, make sure the vents is open for the most part, yeah. So Captain Banana's still hauling meat loads. Meat loads are the best, especially Tyson. I remember I took my student Jason to Tyson. I probably shouldn't have said his name. But Jason had a weak stomach back then, and we went inside it, and he's all like, ugh, ugh. And I was trying to stay away from him so he didn't throw up on me. Well, when we came out of the building to go downstairs and back to the truck, he was coming down the stairs right behind me. He started making that sound, man. I booked it. I was like, don't throw up on me. I said, you need to get over that weak stomach. But yeah, he kept on. Ugh, ugh. I was like, oh God, he's gonna throw up on my back. I was like, he didn't throw up, but he was all like, man, I got a weak stomach. I don't know if I can handle this. And I was all like, you'll get used to it. I need to call him and ask him if he still has that weak stomach, because it would crack me up. He would be gagging. Okay, so Teleport says you'll have to, if you're doing tanker, you have to climb to the top and open the vents to unload it, or it will implode. So there you go. You have to get on top of the tanker. That's going to be a no for me, dog. I'm not going tanker. Yeah, don't go tanker if you want to climb. If you don't want to climb up to the top of it. I thought about doing tanker because, my goal was go to the oil field. So I was like, man, I should do tanker for a while and then go to the oil field. I'm glad I didn't, because during COVID, the oil field truck drivers got laid off too. I had a lot of students that came here. 9 times out of 10, any of my students from Texas or anywhere around, especially West Texas, New Mexico, stuff like that, they're going to quit and go to the oil field. So they're here to get their CDL and they quit and go to the oil field. Well, a lot of those guys that quit and went to the oil field, they lost their jobs during COVID, and then they had to go find other trucking jobs to get back on their feet because it was out. Worst problems. Oh, protein solution. Captain Banana says the worst is Protein Solutions in Missouri. Smells nasty. Yeah, their Protein Solutions. That place is nasty. I have not been there in a while, but you should go on a day that it rains there. The whole place is muddy, and you're walking through all that stuff. I mean, it's not a good time. Like, you're tracking all that back into your truck. Like, yeah, yeah. Some of those places are a mess. Jason Bailey, the Mini Cooper guy. Jason Bailey, he loves his Mini Coopers. He has a whole bunch of them. A lot of Mini Coopers. I'm trying to get Jason right there to start doing TNT training. So, like, Jason, where you at, man? It's time to up that money. We talked the other day, though. But hey, if you like, I need some TNT trainers. I got great students that are getting random TNTs. If I can put my good students on good trucks that I trust, like, that's my goal right now. I've been on the phone a lot for the past 2 weeks trying to get some of my old students to start doing TNT, because if I put my name out that it's a good student, I'll put it on your truck. Like, it should be easy money for you to make on TNT. And I'm putting my name out that you're a good TNT trainer. It's a win-win on both sides. But I'm putting my name on the line for both sides. I'm saying, hey, he's a good TNT trainer, and I'm saying he's a good student. So I'm trying to get that done so I can have more of a network of people that I can trust to take care of my students. And I feel that it will be a better situation for my students on TNT, because that's the hardest part is TNT. So if I can put people together that get along great and that are going to be well together, I feel like they're going to stay, and that builds another TNT truck for me and another one until, like, I have so many that I can barely keep up with them coming in for new students. But there's big changes coming down. I don't know when it's going to happen. There's some stuff that's going to change pretty soon. I think February of next year, I think, is what I heard. Yeah, Jason says, I'm working on it, fam. Got to get things straight personally first, and then I will be set. Yeah, Jason, I'm ready for you. That's not the Jason that had the weak stomach, by the way. Did specs, so whatever Prime's hauling in the tanker can't top that. This septic. Oh, he said he did septic, so, like, whatever we're hauling food grade, not the aftermath. Yeah, I don't want to do septic tanks. Ugh. You can't have a weak stomach doing that. Teleport says, I talked with Austin today. He say you and him spoke about that. Yeah, I did. I did talk to Austin about that. Like, I'm trying to get Austin. See, I'm telling you, I've been calling my old students. I've been calling them, trying to get some TNT trainers made. So, like, wish me luck, because I hope I do. Like, that's my goal right now. Frank was one of my TNT trainers I used. He took care of my students. So, like, I trusted him, and he trusted me to put good students on his truck. You know, it was a win-win for both of us. Leah says, I recently applied. How's the yard looking? Lots of students, or do I have a chance? There's lots of students. There's always going to be a lot of students. I don't think there's a waiting list for people to come. I think right now they're trying to get people to come as soon as they can. Like, we're trying to get people in trucks and trying to get people here. You know, right now I think that they're trying to hire a bunch of people because right now I hear that there's a lot of freight that we can't handle right now. Like we're turning down loads because we don't have enough trucks out there. So as a company, I think that we are expanding and growing more because we need more trucks to cover the freight. There's a big demand out there right now for truckers again. So I think that the numbers are increasing right now. And as soon as you put in the application, they might have you here next week. Yeah, Jason said, well, it's not only food grade. There's some other stuff that ain't cow's blood, oil, and oils for plastic, etc. Cow's blood. What are we doing with cow's blood? That's the first time I heard that. Cow's blood. But yeah, we haul some stuff in the we haul. It's mainly like I know we do a lot of chocolate. Like I hear the guys talk about all the time that they're on the chocolate run. Um, I think I'm not too sure that we do any hazmat at all. I don't think we do any hazmat. But shoot, I don't know. Somebody, I need a tanker guy to jump in here and answer these questions. I got a tanker friend, Julian. I need to get him on here sometime so he can answer tanker questions. Seems like it's a hot topic tonight. Captain Banana says, is that why they dropped to 30K miles? Freight was that busy? I think that there was a lot of things that they looked at into dropping the mileage down. So I think that it was multiple things. I think that that's part of it, that we need people in the trucks and stuff like that. This is why they dropped the mileage down. I think that TNT trainers did not want to be on the truck that long. They weren't doing TNT because of that. Like right now, Prime is making a big push for the lease guys to do PSD and TNT and become trainers right now. So, you know, they're trying to get more the students from waiting as long to get a TNT trainer and stuff like that. You know, plus the TNT guys were kind of saying we weren't doing our job as PSD instructors, and like they were complaining about the quality of student we were giving them. Not my students, but just in general. So, you know, I think that that had a lot to do with stuff, and I think it was a bunch of stuff like that. So you know, different stuff like that. So what they did is try to get the lease guys to come out here and do it. You know, you complain about the students we put out, you come and train them. You can take them from the start to the end. We'll see what happens with it though. Jeff Rose says, it's kind of funny to see all other companies with different company trailers. Like seeing one company hauling Snyder's trailer or like another company hauling Swift trailers. Yeah, a lot of times they sell the trailers and they don't take the stickers off too. 2 weeks notice at my current job, so we shall see. Yeah, I have to give you 2 weeks notice. Like that looks good. I gave my place the 2 weeks notice. Backwoods. What's the hardest part about trucking? The hardest part about trucking is filling out trip sheets. I cannot stand trip sheets. To me, that is the hardest part, is bubbling in all of those little dots on the trip sheets and doing the paperwork. I don't like it. But realistically, I don't think none of it's too hard. I think that people think that we don't do nothing but drive a truck, which there's a lot more to it than just driving trucks, like backing into docks, opening doors, dealing with shippers, dealing with receivers, dealing with fleet managers. Like we do a lot of stuff that people don't know about. Tank wash or trailer washes and all kinds of stuff. So it's not, trucking is not just driving a truck. It's a very good idea. Teleport says it's a very good idea to go tanker at Prime. learn the ropes, and then go into hazmat side of stuff later. I did it for a couple months, but it wasn't for me. I've accepted the door swinging title. Okay, so Frank did tanker for a while. He said it wasn't for him. Backwood says, thinking about switching careers and selling my landscaping business. Okay, landscaping business. Okay, Leah says, I'm a quality student guaranteed. I've passed my permit test, all four, only 2 wrong answers. Oh, that's pretty good. Like, man, when we used to do the permit test here in Springfield, it was like hardly anybody studied for it. So like a lot of people were failing that. Payroll doesn't care about bubbles. Oh, if they don't care about the bubbles, man, I'm just putting my numbers on there. Like, I hate trip sheets. Yeah, I do not like trip sheets. Jason Bailey says, back end is probably the hardest. I say some places are tight. Yeah, some places are tight, but you know what? We can get it in there. We can back it into that spot. Like, I had a shipper, I've had a shipper before tell me, hey, if you can't back it into our dock, just leave it right there and we'll back it in. Challenge accepted. I'm going for it. Like, what's the worst going to happen? I'm going to try it out, and then I can't get it, and I'm all like, okay, you know what? You win. I'm going to drop it right there, and you can have it. So, like, I'm going to try it, though. Like, I'm going to try to hit that dock. I'm going to do my hardest. That light's kind of bugging me. I don't know how bad it looks on the camera, but that light's bugging me. Looks like it's all reflecting off the car. Where was I at? Leah says, I'm sick of watching YouTube videos and ready to get started. Yeah, be careful watching YouTube videos, man. Like, YouTube videos can be good and they can be bad. So be careful whose YouTube you're watching, because I've had people completely mess up pre-trip and backing watching videos. I have zero experience backing. When I came to Prime, now I can back anywhere. That's right, Captain. That's definitely right. Handsome. What's up, Twisted? I'm at home time. Headed out tomorrow. Hey, that's good, man. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed your home time, and you know, be safe when you head out tomorrow. Big Rig Jeffro, he says, backing is easy now. Handsome says, Prime keeps nagging me to train. I like to pick your brain sometime before I start training. Handsome, if you're in Springfield, come out to the pad, find me. We'll sit down and talk, because I can probably answer some of your questions and stuff that you might have, and we can just like sit down face to face and have a serious conversation about it. It's reflecting off my head. Jason says, I've only had one place I had to give up, but it was a drop and hook. People just stacked the trailers close and crooked and didn't have any room to swing it. The yard jockey tried and oh, he got tired of watching me. LOL. Yeah, those yard dogs. Oh man, those yard dogs, they'll just watch you forever, and or if you're in the way, they'll finally step in and say, hey, just drop it there, I'll put it in there. Teleport. I'm getting you a green screen for your garbage. For your garage. Yeah, that's what I need. I need a green screen back there. I can put whatever I want back there. Yeah, I'm chilling in the garage right now. It's quiet in my garage. Like my house, kids are running around and stuff like that. They're going crazy. Savage. Congratulations on one. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it took me a long time to get 1K subscribers. Like, I've been doing YouTube for over a year and I barely got to it. I'm probably at 2 years of YouTube, actually. I don't know. I would have to go to some of my first videos to find out, but it did take me a long time to get here. But I'm thankful I finally got here. I like doing the lives. I like talking to people. Some of my students know that. They'll be like, hey man, can we go do some backing? Or are you gonna talk to everybody all day? And I'm all like, all right, let's go work. Backwoods says, how much paperwork do you have to do? I'm not lazy. I'm just curious about it. Trucking. Okay, you have to fill out the trip sheet. That's the thing you have to hand write, and it's not even that hard, but I just hate bubbling in those things. And then you have to scan every page of the bill, which is fine if it's 1 or 2 pages. Like, you can do that pretty quick, but if you have a stack of them about that thick, I'm gonna go find one of those scanner things in a truck stop, or I forget what it's called, and I'm gonna put it on that thing and scan it all in and get my receipt and staple it to it. Do I ever go to Pittston? I haven't been to Pittston since March of 2020. Yeah, I'm gonna get study started in anything. School. If you're gonna study for your CDL test, just take a look at my pre-trip videos, or Prime has pre-trip videos on their website. That's gonna be the best thing to do because you can start seeing the parts, seeing where they're at. In my pre-trip videos, I point that stuff out real good. So I have a playlist. Go to my playlist, and it's called pre-trip. Hanson says, I also hate doing, yeah. Dude, trip sheets are the worst. You think with technology nowadays, all you would have to do is click a button on your phone and it'll fill out a pre-trip. You just scan that in. But no, we have to hand write that thing. I cannot stand stand those trip sheets. That's what I meant, trip sheets. Transflow. Thanks, Captain Banana. Transflow. Hey, Captain Banana, there's your video, man. Go to the Transflow and do a video on how to work that thing, because I always have to get the ladies in the store to teach me how to use that thing because I forget. Yeah, Swifty, I remember you, Swifty. What the heck happened to this? But yeah, Swifty and me, we played Call of Duty a while ago. That's how we met. Stupid TikTok thing. I don't even know why that popped up on my screen. Where was I at? But yeah, me and Swifty played Call of Duty for years, so I remember you. I saw the name and already knew who you were. Jeffro says, it took me 5 weeks in PSD phase. I studied all the time for his pre-trip of those 5 weeks. It took longer because you were on a lease truck. He was trying to get you to learn everything. Yeah, and Jason, you're right. Probably mount secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. Like, you got to remember that all the time and not leaking. Jason, you had the easy pre-trip. Remember, we learned a paragraph, and then we just went from there and started pointing out stuff. It was a lot easier for you. Backwood said he went to Alaska for a while, so he's been missing all my videos. I've been slowing down a lot. 3 students at a time kills me. So like I've been like behind on making videos for reals. But yeah, I've been behind on making videos because I've had 3 students at a time since October. So my videos are like one a week or maybe one every 2 weeks. Like I was having trouble doing videos because I was so busy. 3 students at a time. Like I would get to work at 4 in the morning and I wouldn't leave sometimes till like 9 o'clock at night, 5 o'clock at night, 6 o'clock at night. Like I'm telling you, I put in some work when I had those 3 students at a time. That was hard work. Jeff Rose says the hard part is not having access to a truck while you're studying pre-trip. Well, you know, you can watch my videos, show it enough. But you're right, Jeffro. The best thing to do is get out there and really get your hands on a truck. So, you know, I'll agree with you there. Like, you need to be out there hands-on with a truck. Rivera says, I have my permit, all the endorsement, don't DOT medical card, did the drug test, and heading to Pittston next Monday. Should I start going over pre-trip now? It doesn't hurt to watch my videos. It does not hurt to be over prepared. So you can watch my videos and, you know, kind of get ready for pre-trip. Million Mile Man, what's up? Million Mile Man, he has a great channel. I love the uncapped Thursdays, man. Those are the best. It's where he just lets you have it. But yeah, Million Mile Man, that's a great channel to watch too. Him and No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. Both good channels, both great guys. Like, really good guys. Definitely, if y'all are not subscribers. Also, Teleport Transportation. That's Frank. Frank is, if he's still in here, Frank, that's another good channel to watch. He's just starting out. He's over at another company. I don't know if he's named it yet or not, so I'm not going to name the company he's at. He used to be at Prime, but he's doing like food reviews and different stuff like that. So definitely check out his channel. I like his food reviews. It's kind of funny. See, Million Mile Man, he likes the haircut. I keep it like this. Like, I used to have a mohawk. So I used to have this mohawk. And unfortunately, you see it thinning out right there? It got real thin in the middle of my mohawk. So I had to just shave it off. So I just shaved that sucker off. No more mohawk. So I think a lot of people didn't even know I had a mohawk because I wear a hat all the time. But whenever I went out, like, to do anything, like, I would stick my mohawk up. It was about, like, I think the tallest I've had it was like 10 inches long, maybe even a foot long. But I would stick it straight up. You know, punk rock. I was a big fan of punk rock. I still like punk rock. Oh, Jason Bailey right there, he started back up on his channel. No, he says I need to start back up on his channel, but he's been super busy. So Jason Bailey, he has a channel too. He did a couple videos. I can't even remember how many he did, but he did a couple. So, you know, check out his channel too. Make sure y'all subscribe to Captain Banana though. I want to see him with 1,000 subscribers so we can see him do his live. He's a very energetic, funny guy. Like, he's just awesome. He's like calm but energetic at the same time. It's kind of weird. Like, talking to him, he's real calm, but his mind is going a million miles at a time. He was the hardest guy on pre-trip too. He'd be like, all right, I'm gonna look under the truck for leaks. He's all like, this deer guard was made at this company out of this steel. Like, he knows way too much about trucking. He knows everything there is to know about that truck. He would drive me nuts. I'd have to tell him all the time, if it doesn't pertain to our job, let's not talk about it. Because he would be like, hey, you see that Volvo go by? He goes, what kind of transmission does it have? He'd be like, you see that Mack goes by? It has this engine and this transmission and it has this gear ratio. And I'm all like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You're talking Spanish to me. Great guy though, but I sent my co-driver to see your videos. Million Miles Man said he sent his co-driver to see my videos. Million Mile Man, I saw you over there the other day, parked at right next to No Hippie, and I wanted to go over there and tell you hi, man. I saw the words on your truck. The what's it called? The ink baby, or dang, what's it say on the top of your truck? It's the ink. I can't remember what the top of your truck says, but I told No Hippie was out there with me, and I said, that's Million Mile Man? And he's all like, yeah. I said, man, I need to meet him. I haven't got to meet him yet. So I really wanted to meet you, but I was busy with my students. And I was talking to No Hippie. We were talking about different stuff. You know, I missed the chance to meet you though. Later, Jeffro. It's good hearing from you, man. Keep your head up, brother. Keep your head up. You're gonna do great. Rivera said he had a mohawk. Getting started at a light and it's centered just. Captain Banana said he had a mind full of useless information. Yeah, he told you after you left. That's great, Lyle. But yeah, I kicked it with Lyle for a while, or No Hippie. I mean, I kicked it with No Hippie for a while. Great dude, big heart. He's out doing TNT right now, so you know I like No Hippie. He's a great guy. The shoes I wear at the pad, and I get compliments all the time about them. Is those Air Max that I wear at the pad. They're yellow and they say Air Max all around them. Like, I get compliments on them all the time, and he gave me those shoes. Like, I get people all the time, hey, I'm a sneakerhead. Where'd you get those? I'm all like, they were a gift. People are all like, somebody gave you those? So I guess No Hippie has good taste in shoes, because I get compliments on those shoes all the time. Yeah, he's over in Cali. He's enjoying the warm weather. It's still cold in Missouri. Like, we had a hot week. My friend told me today, he goes, it's May. He said, it may snow, it may rain, it may be sunny, it may be cold, it may be hot. You never know. It may hell. It may be good weather, it may be bad weather. That's May for you. And he's exactly right. The weather is up and down. You bought some purple Converses, huh? It was snowing in Wyoming this morning. Hey, Diego. Hey, what's going on, Diego? Where'd you go, man? I know by now you got your CDL somewhere else. So Diego was having problems coming to Prime, but he found a school, I think, last I heard from him. So hopefully you're doing good, Diego. It's been a long time. Probably since my last live is the last time we talked. But I hope everything's going good. Man, it's so cool to see like guys that I haven't talked to in a while. Hey, congratulations. Diego said he got a CDL. Man, that's what's up. I'm happy for you, Diego. That's good. Hopefully you're out there making some money with it too. I'm I'm with Dedicated, with Dollar General. I think DG is Dollar General, so you know, hey, that's good. A Dedicated, that's pretty good. I don't know about Dedicateds too much. I heard that they don't make as much as over the road, but hey, you're in a truck, you're doing your thing, so there ain't nothing wrong with that. Check out your pre-trip videos. Yeah, for sure. Definitely check out my pre-trip videos. I get people all the time that they see my pre-trip videos, they watch my pre-trip videos, and then they message me they run into me at the terminal. Hey man, I just trifected, and I want to thank you because I used your pre-trip videos and they helped out tremendously. They're all like, you point right at the parts like you're taking the test, you know. And I really do need to redo those pre-trip videos with my new truck. I just haven't had time to do it. And I was talking to one of my buddies, and we're talking about redoing the pre-trip, that my whole pre-trip playlist, and breaking it down to like a video of this is how you should study. These are tips for studying it. And then video 2, like this is the engine compartment, go through the engine compartment. Video 3, all right, what we learned in the engine compartment from this part to this part, we're going to be using the same order for the next compartment. Then play the next video, which is the driver's side fuel area, and just keep going. And then put out a video before you do the coupling of explaining how the coupling works. In next video will be the actual coupling area. Then we're gonna do a video on how the truck works to turn on the blinkers and stuff like that. Go through the inside of it, give some knowledge on that. The key has to be on for the functions to work, and while we do the 5x5 and a complete like series on it. So it sounds like a lot of work, but hey, if it helps somebody get their CDL or helps somebody study, then I'm down to do it. So we're gonna try that out. My cat loves in-cab. Captain Banana. Captain Banana has a video on his YouTube with his cat. His cat in his truck loves to chase the windshield wipers back and forth. So I guess what he did in the morning was he turns the windshield wipers on, I guess every morning or something like that, and lets them go back and forth. So his cat will have something to do in the morning time. It was kind of funny. I liked it. It was kind of cute. But yeah, that's what Captain Banana does for his cat, for his kitty cats. So I'm gonna get out of here. It's already been over an hour. Thanks everyone for stopping by, saying hi, watching the live stream that I had today. Hopefully I got all of the questions answered that you might have had. And everyone be safe out there. Nice to see you. Yeah, Diego, it was good hearing from you again. If you're new to this channel and if you watched the live or maybe you missed the live, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Ring that bell so you'll get more access to my lives. And I'm out for the night. Got to be up early. Bye, everybody.